Hold on, sir. I can't hear you. Give me one second.
How you doing?
Oh, there we go.
Deputy Victor with the Lake County Sheriff's Office. Stopping you today for your speed. I got you 86 and a 75. Also, when you went past me, I didn't see exactly which one it was, but somebody wasn't wearing their seatbelt.
Oh.
I believe it was you, the driver.
Oh.
Got a driver's license I can grab from you?
I don't, but I can give you my name.
You don't have a driver's license?
No, I left it at home.
Okay. What's your name?
Gary Rutchum.
How you spell your last name?
Rouchun.
Rouchun?
M. Yeah.
Alrighty, what's your date of birth?
October 9th of 1989.
1989, you said?
Sorry?
1989?
Yeah.
Okay, so, alrighty. Is the vehicle gonna come back to you?
It's gonna come back to my grandpa.
Okay. And who is that?
Earl.
Earl? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, was it you that wasn't wearing your seatbelt, or was it your passenger?
No comment.
Okay. Sit tight for me.
Alright.
Pretty sure it was the driver. I'll have to go back and look really quick.
On scene. Just make sure I know. We'll investigate the case.
I'll be assuming. Just confirming.
3118, can I get another unit started 2055 southbound Route 13?
Saying 2055.
Howdy.
What's up, partner?
The driver's got a suspended DL.
Alright.
I'm gonna go 95 with him. There's a passenger though. He hasn't said anything yet, so.
Alright, I'll go to the passenger side.
Alright. Hey, the driver's got a suspended DL, so I'm gonna go 95 with him. He's heading to the passenger side because there's another guy over there.
Okay. You need anything from me or no?
If you just want to hang out and be a third guy.
Sure, that's fine.
Alrighty, Gary, can you go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me, please?
Why? What's going on?
Because you got a suspended driver's license.
Are you taking me to jail?
I am.
For driving on a suspended license?
Yep, it's an arrestable offense.
You can't just let my friend drive?
I mean, he can drive the vehicle, sure, but you're still going to jail for it. If he's got a valid license, then yeah, I'll release the vehicle to him if you give consent for that, but...
So you're not gonna let me...
No, sir.
I can't.
You've got to go to jail for this.
For what, though?
For the driving on a suspended license first offense.
Is that big of a deal?
It is. It's 60 seconds and a $1,000 fine.
Why?
Plus 6 days added to your plus 6 days added to your suspension that you already have.
Alright, whatever.
Passenger, do you have an active driver's license?
Yeah, I have a driver's license.
Alright, what's your name?
3118, we're 95 with one.
Rutchum.
Can you, can I get your
Do you have anything
ID
on you
just
that's
to
gonna
tell
poke,
me
stick, or hurt me?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
Actually, I have a pocket knife in my front pocket, but...
Okay. Is it in your jacket or your sweatpants?
My jacket.
Okay. Do you know how you got the suspended license? Because I looked at your record, and your record's clean, so I'm confused how you got the suspended DL.
I don't think I ever went to go, renew it.
Oh, okay. So it would just be... It wouldn't be suspended for that, it would just be not
I
valid.
don't know, that
Should be
could
expired.
be a DMV error. I never got anything in the mail.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going off what our system shows. It says you got a suspended DL, but your record's clean, so I was just confused on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a little bit weird.
But make sure you take that up with the judge when you get there. When you get to court, you can ask him about that and see what the deal is with it.
Alright, the passenger does have an active license. Is he good to take the car?
Gary, do you give consent for that? For this guy? Is it fine?
Yeah,
if this-
he can take the car.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
I'll let him know.
You're not gonna take my chain, are you?
Your chain. Oh, that's
Yeah,
on
you're
there?
not gonna. Yeah, you're not gonna take it, are you?
I won't take it, but the jail staff will take it and put it in your evidence bag
Okay.
once you get there. But I'm not
But
gonna.
I'll get it back.
Yeah, once you get out, they'll give. So all the property that I just took from you, and like any earrings or piercings, chains, necklaces, anything like that, sunglasses, they'll take all that stuff from you, put it into this big bag with your name on it. They'll hang it up on a rack in a secured room, and then it'll be sealed. Nobody will be able to touch it or anything like that. And then once you get out, they'll
Deputy, you
just give
good to
that
go?
back to you.
You good with me?
Yep,
Alright.
thank you.
Alright.
They'll once you get out, they'll give that big bag back to you with all your stuff in it.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get you down to the Route 68 station, okay? So it's gonna be just a little bit of a drive.
Okay.
When I put you back there, I did reach across and buckle the seatbelt for you, so you got that on. 3118 will be signal. I'll be 1019 with one adult male, signal 43J3. So I'm arresting you for the driving with the suspended license, and then I'm gonna give you, since I'm arresting you, I'm not gonna issue you a citation for 16 over. I'm going to give you a written warning for that since I am arresting you for the suspended deal. I'm not going to hit you twice.
Alright, I appreciate it.
And I'm only doing that because, one, it's not the fact that you're being arrested, it's because you're being arrested and your record's clean. So that's why I'm doing it. If your record wouldn't have been clean, then I still would have given the citation because that's 16 over, so that's a Class B offense. Which is like $425. So.
Oh, wow.
Compared to the 1 to 15, which is just... it's $234. But you're getting a $1,000 fine, so I'm not really. The suspended DL kind of trumps the 16 over. But yeah, there is a court date on July 15th. They haven't made an announcement. The courthouse hasn't the exact time or anything yet, so just keep an eye out for that, and then make sure you go to it and you can discuss there with the judge kind of what's going on with this, with your record and the license, and they'll go from there. But I don't know how long it's being suspended for. It doesn't say. It just says that it's suspended, but I do know it's being charged with it for a first offense that adds 6 days to what you've already got. So say you got it for 30 days, that your license is supposed to be suspended, this adds 6 days to whatever you have left. So if this was, say, your first day, then you'd get 36 days.
Alright.
And technically I was supposed to impound the vehicle, but I didn't because you did have a valid driver on the scene, so I went ahead and released him with it. And if I would have impounded the vehicle, then you would have had to have paid $150 per day that it was sitting in the impound lot until you could get a valid license. So, like, the passenger wouldn't have been able to go get your vehicle out of the impound. It would have had to have been you. Since, well, it would have been your grandpa, since your grandpa owns it. He would have had to have shown a valid deal and would have got it.
Yeah, my grandpa Earl.
And then since you were the one arrested for it, then you would have been charged the $150 per day for it. But I like,
Per day?
yeah, it's $150.
God damn.
So, and that's every tow lot. It's like that's in the penal code that it's $150 a day. It's not that we made that up or it's like the tow company that made that up and it's different charges. It's the same charge for every lot. 3118 will be 23 with PD. me get you inside here.
ISP supervisor.
Alright, can you go ahead and
Alright, if you come up here, I'll get the cuffs off
stay
of it.
right there and
Alright.
type your name in the
There you
box,
go.
please?
Alright, do you have any
10-4,
questions for me?
There's a tractor trailer
No.
at ISP HQ.
I'm gonna go and
that's,
get you sent for the 60 and then
delivering a
files
helicopter.
the
Needs
elephant,
somebody
okay?
to sign for it. Can I get one of y'all down here?
If you can't go to the court appearance on the 15th, just request a meeting with the judge beforehand and
10-4,
set up a
we'll be
time
right
that
here
works for
by the
both of you guys.
Alright.
Alright. $31 18 223.
15 to County Gary. 4278. Radio check. Radio check. We're going right now. We're traveling south. Southbound Route 13 approaching Neutral. Is good. You want to transfer 1 times 1 mission room? Let's see the latest 911 call on Olympic under Olympic Freeway. Maybe 10-7. 4278 radio check.
2.
10-2. Till 6, 7027, 8175, and a gray color BMW. No initials. Union 123 mission room.
Can I help you?
78 radio check. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah?
Go back over the barrier and I'll talk to you.
Loud and
Oh,
clear.
yeah.
What can I help you with?
4278, 10, 41, 10.
So basically, I watched this guy like brutally murder 2 people over there by the Benny's mechanic shop.
Okay.
And then he dragged off the bodies and put them in the trunk.
2203 is going to be out
Okay.
at
What is your name?
2051. with
Matt
cops involved.
Black.
You got an ID?
Let me go grab it from my car.
Okay. Alright, and you said, do you know who it was that did it?
No, he was in like this white shirt and shorts. And he had a shirt on it that said like, hell yeah, brother, and it was like a white hoodie.
And the shorts were white too?
What?
What color were the shorts?
The shorts were white. They were like short shorts.
Emergency.
Okay. Was it a male or female?
It was a male.
Okay. Were they white, black, Hispanic?
He was white as a motherfucker.
Any tattoos or anything This guy?
Not that I know. Yeah, that was him. It was him.
Alright, so right now you're being detained. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you at free cost by the state of Indiana. Do you understand these rights? I can't hear you talking.
So, can you explain to me why I'm in cuffs?
Yep, I'll explain that here in just a second. Do you understand your rights that I read to you?
Huh? Yeah, I understand them, but can I be told why I'm in cuffs?
Yep. Alright, so we just received information that you murdered 2 people and drugged their bodies off in a vehicle. So you're not under
Brother,
arrest, you're just being detained for an investigation.
You can check shop footage. I was over at Benny's, you know,
Yeah,
I'm the
that's where
co-owner.
they said it happened at.
and- Huh?
That's where they said it happened. So like I said, you're not under arrest, I'm just detaining you until I can get the detective that's working another case right now to come over here and speak to you, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Do you have anything on you? Alright, what is your name?
Cornelius Master Tater.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna take the Glock from you and I'm gonna put you in the car and I'll be right back with the detective. .3118, can the detective at 9043 come to the other side? .3118, 3118, can I get that CRD detective back over here, please? Hey, so while you guys were in there with that case, some guy that I got a statement from, he tried jumping over the gate to go in there and find one of us. His name is Matt Black. He was just driving a white Camaro, pulled up, claimed that the guy that I got in the back of my car, he described him and matched him to a T, and then when the guy showed up, he identified him. He claims that the guy was over at the Benny's garage and murdered 2 people and then put them in a car and drug them off.
We've got info that he's at 8161 if you want to come with me.
I don't know. The guy that's... Alright, I'm just gonna get you down to the station, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll further talk down there because there's... This was the scene of an active investigation, so CID's running multiple calls right now.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get you down there, and then when somebody's free, then they'll come and talk to you. Hopefully it won't take too long.
Yeah, because I'm innocent.
I'm not saying you're guilty,
The guy,
but
yeah, no,
when
the
we
guy
receive
who
a complaint
reported
like
it,
that,
I'm assuming the guy who reported it, the dude who was up there whenever I walked up there, that's the other owner of the business. I'm the co-owner. So he's probably just, I don't know, trying to get me. I mean, he could just fire me if he didn't want me up there, so.
like I said, I don't know. When I get a call, when I receive a report like that, there's nothing really I can do when we've got detectives available. I'm not a detective, so I can't really do much of the investigation thing. I just Miranderize people and then get them to the station so they can talk to a detective.
Yeah.
So
I know that detective you were talking about. I know him.
Yeah, he's working. The reason he's not talking to you there is because he got a lead on the case that he was originally working on. So
he arrested me one time.
Oh.
I've never had a violent crime though. It's all just like reckless driving and stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
But that was my cousin, if you get what I mean, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll clear off of whatever they're on, because I think we got multiple detectives right now, so hopefully one of them will clear up and they can come and talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy that he just said, I was like, yeah, no, that's not the guy.
He's wearing a black helmet. It's gonna be.
Officer, did you just run that red light?
No, it was green.
Hmm?
It was green.
It was green?
Yep.
I'm colorblind, so, you know, I wouldn't know.
8159, right in the middle of the tracks.
I'm also blind, deaf, don't have any legs, don't have any arms.
22 at 3 on scene.
How are you talking to me then?
Oh, yeah, I'm a mute, too. I can't talk.
209, we're looking,
So, you know how it is.
name is Toss Rutschum. Again, the name's gonna be a Toss Rutschum.
Be advised, take Toss Rutschum into custody right.
2216 on scene.
Alright, I'm gonna go and get you inside.
We have Mr. Rutschum detained, 8159.
Alright. Alright. I will let you know when a detective is free. Hopefully that'll be soon. I just requested one of them to come down here.
Okay.
So. Is the Glock 19 gonna come back to you?
I'm gonna be a 1080.
Or the Glock 17?
With a chrome and colored
Is the Glock 17 gonna come back to you?
8033.
Oh, yeah, I've got a
Got
license
shots
for all
fired.
that.
Okay. I will be back as soon as I know anything.
It might be registered as a 19,
Shots
I
fired,
don't
shots
remember.
fired.
Okay.
I'm hit. Let's get him out.
I'm still trying to get a hold of a detective.
Okay.
If the world resets, then you don't have to come back down here, because by that point it'd be like 10 or 15 minutes. I'm not going to hold you for that long if they're
Alright.
tied up on everything. If they need us, I'll still fill them in when I can. And if they need to talk to you that bad, then I'll get your name. So
Yeah. Okay, Sigma.
the firearm is not registered to you, though.
Is gonna be in route
You sure
167.
check it again.
Yeah, I
I'm
looked.
pretty sure it's registered.
There's an M45 registered to you,
An M45?
or
You
not?
sure you put my name in right?
And
MP5?
MP5, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a class 3 firearms license. Registered arms dealer out of this state. Just got registered about 2 months ago. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Did
that
you-
Glock, I mean, I just bought it, so I don't know.
It's
Maybe
gonna
they
be Medic 3, sorry.
maybe they
We're on scene
haven't
at Simeon's,
completed the paperwork or some shit,
8167.
but on I did everything on my side right. I know I did. You know. But I mean, I've got a license for it. It just obviously wasn't registered. But I'm pretty sure I had it registered. So something must have went on with their side, like I said.
Okay, you do know that your weapons license is suspended, right?
Which one's gonna be resolution? Michael?
And then 2219 on scene 3050
Sir.
MBA.
Actually, no, it's not. That was the wrong name. And everything's valid. Okay. Sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
So,
going on?
I just checked again, and the Glock is still not there. But
Like I said, I think there might be a bit of a delay on the paperwork, you know. It
Okay.
takes some time for them to get it registered with the state, but shouldn't be that way.
that's fine. And I'm gonna be honest, we haven't received any 911 calls or anybody else that's reporting a supposed murder at Benny's garage besides that one guy. And
Yeah.
as soon as I put you in cuffs, he took off. So
Yeah, I think it was him. I can give you his
I've already got
info
his
if you need.
info.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, like I said, if the world resets, which it's going to before CID gets down here, then don't even worry about coming back. And I'm gonna tell him.
Okay.
And I mean, the guy didn't really give me much except for what I told you, a murder that happened over there. So
Yeah.
nobody, like I said, nobody's called, and I know the business is open. So obviously people don't care enough that bad, or it's not true.
Yeah.
So
Hey man, I got a question.
yeah.
How do you think if I were to open a arms, like a gun shop, how do you think that would do in the city? You know, you think I don't think it would do too good, but
If I'm being honest with you, from a law enforcement perspective, I don't think you would have. You might have business, but you wouldn't have that good of business just because a lot of people get their stuff illegally. Like a lot of people, a lot of the people that we deal with, like a lot of the things with firearms, a lot of the calls that we deal with firearms, it's not handguns, it's machine guns.
Really?
And yeah, so people have
Do they have their
shotguns.
class 3?
No.
Oh.
They don't have a weapons license period, which you don't have to for a handgun in Indiana.
Really?
But
I didn't know that.
no, you don't have to in Indiana. You don't have to have a Floyd card or anything like that for a handgun. But if you want,
Same with semi-automatic rifles, right? Because that's how it is in most states are like that, where actually it's less restrictive on long rifles than it is on handguns.
people can't have grenades, mental knuckles, bullets containing explosive agents, concealed explosives. People can have things like. Oh, bro's lucky.
Emergency.
Yo, can you hear me on the radio?
Can I just get ran by a vehicle at speed? I'm tired of hitting my car. I need to know digits. 8070 under the bridge. 8070. I get medics en route 2. My arm's broken. Okay, you can't just give us a postal. You have to give us what we're going to be coming into.
3118 independent.
Alrighty, so what happened was fine,
This was 3 GSWs. Woods are all packed and still.
911 call. Wondering how they can call 911 while he's dead.
Can someone get this black car that's right here? He's who just ran me. That car shouldn't even be drivable. Yeah, I got you. 8140, can I get an additional to postal 8071?
1139 around to
You're seen outside with one for processing.
Need you to back up behind the squad cars, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
8140, can I get an additional to postal 8?
8126 radio check.
555 loud and clear.
We have holes for squad 8070 is what you remember. Did we pack him?
Yes, the
Is he
MPD
pulse?
officer's been hacked. I haven't checked for pulse or that. I'm trying to get an assessment of these two because I don't have medications on me right now.
Well, right now we have MCI protocols in place right now, so if he's fine, he's conscious breathing, just green tag him.
Can I get an additional to postal 8072?
You got it.
You guys good here?
Advise 8072, correct? I'll be right through.
3118, I'll be out with him.
Alright, hey.
What's up?
Alright, so these two were, I believe one of them hit an officer back there, but they were reckless driving and stuff. So, both vehicles are not coming back to either of them.
Okay.
So, Alright, buddy. Can you step out of the car, please?
For what?
Do you own this vehicle?
86 will be 10, 7, 10, 42.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't even know for real.
Do you own this vehicle, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to tell me the truth?
I bought it off a dealership and I haven't registered them yet. I just bought them from the dealership.
Oh shit, I got the wrong. Ask about the reckless driving on the road as well.
What record start? Oh, you talking about the like we were trying to figure out how to get through the scene. Man. Why is there so many cops? Oh my. Alright.
Can you please step out of the vehicle?
What do I do, officer?
Reckless driving, unregistered vehicle, and reckless endangering.
Oh my god, bruh. Alright, hold on, give me a second. I gotta grab my thing.
Alright, sir, can you follow me?
Yeah. Hold up. Oh.
Hey, Sheriff, can you get the other one, too?
Yep. You want same charges?
Hey, what do you guys need?
Is it the same charges?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, officer.
Hey, what do you guys need from me?
Can you go ahead and show up the vehicle?
Oh yeah, but hold on. Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah, hang on.
No, go get in your car for a
Oh, my bad. We're gonna 95 that other guy. They're both going for reckless endangerment.
Radio check.
County 3018. I'm on.
22 panic.
Jared?
Yeah.
Hey, I know he's trying to give me the same charges, but I do not. This is not my car. He let me use it. He told me to use the car.
All I
did
know
not
is that you're just getting the reckless driving, reckless endangerment. That's all I know. I don't know anything about the vehicles, so.
What's the reckless endangerment for?
You'd have to ask him. He just told me that you guys are getting the same charges, but he said something about a vehicle with that guy. I don't know what he's being charged with.
Oh yeah, he ran over a cop.
So.
I didn't.
Well, I'm talking about like vehicle.
Hey, can you go over me? I just got on scene. What happened?
I got here 30 seconds before you. I guess one of them hit an officer back there at that scene under the bridge, and they were both recklessly driving. So.
Basically, what happened is he gave me a car
he wants
that's
them both
unregistered.
95. So go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
Unregistered.
Alright, but I don't want to do this any harder than it needs to be. Can you just step out of the vehicle for me, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you, buddy. Just walk over to me, please. Let's get out of the road and do this. From the sidewalk. You want to do it, Sheriff?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright. You want me to go on radio to 10? You got that.
Yep, you can say it. You have anything on you that's gonna poke sticker hurt me?
Wait, can you put my friend in the car too? I know him, no?
You got anything on you that's gonna poke sticker hurt me?
No, sir, I do not.
Can you go ahead and call Tow down here?
Yeah. Is there actually tow on, or is it just...
Yes, Tow.
Hey, Maryville officer, what's this guy's charges?
I got a big tow.
Can you respond to the skybox for me, please?
Officer,
What do you want me to do?
Just respond to the skybox.
Like, with what?
What I found on you.
County 30.
Oh.
I'm gonna go bring him to Mission Row.
Alright, what's this guy's charges? Just really quick.
Reckless driving and reckless endangerment.
Sir, what's the reckless endangerment for?
Alright, I call for tow.
You guys were swerving in and out of lane down at a scene down there where we had an officer down, so.
I didn't swerve.
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
Misdemeanor, then felony reckless endangerment.
I'm just gonna get him for the reckless
felony
endangerment.
reckless driving.
They're both classified as basically the same.
Alright.
Am I gonna lose my license?
That's potentially what could happen.
So how do I get it back?
You'd have to go to the courts about that. What's your name, boss man?
Austin Knight.
Common spelling?
Oh, yeah.
You want me to look his name up in the cat?
County 3018.
Yeah, if you want to, just make sure he's got a valid deal really quick, just so I know if I need to add that to the charge.
A valid, say that again?
A valid deal, just make sure he's got one, please. So
Alright, what was his name?
Austin Knight.
Austin Knight, alright, I'll be right back. Is it Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T, bud?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see if I can.
Alright, so he was gonna get you for the reckless driving and reckless endangerment. They're the same thing to me, except for reckless endangerment is a more advanced charge. So I'm charging you with the felony reckless endangerment. Okay.
Alright.
I'm not gonna get you with both of them. When one is more severe than the other, I'll just stick with the most severe one. I'm not gonna try to hit you with both. Because reckless driving, I don't even believe is arrestable. I'm pretty sure it's just a $1,000 citation. So it wouldn't really do anything. It's not arrestable.
Well, it's happened to me before. When I was trying to ask, I was new, and I was trying to ask questions. I got like $500 fine.
Alright, good news for you, buddy. Your driver's license is valid, so he's good on that.
Alright, if you just want to hang out till tow gets here, I don't know if it's county or actual, but I'm gonna get him down to MRPD.
Alright, do you need me to follow you? You good?
I'll be good. The other guys can be down there if you just want to county tow him or wait for tow. I don't know which one's coming.
I did call tow. Can you call tow? I don't know. I'm new. I'm a probie. I don't really know.
Yeah, you're fine. You just switch over to the tow channel and then you just see if anybody responds.
I did. No one answered.
Okay, then this is county. And then you just go to DVM yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna go over there and do it now.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
Where are we going?
To the police department.
What's gonna happen there?
You're gonna be sent to jail.
Oh yeah, how does it like work? Like, am I just stuck in a cell?
You'll be, so you're being charged with the felony version of reckless endangerment, so you'll be sent for 180 months, and then once your time's up, then you'll get out, and then you'll be back out on the streets.
Will I have my license?
That's for the courts. There's a court date on July 15th, so they'll determine all that stuff there with everybody.
County 3018, I'm clear my command.
Yep.
Back to the 8.
How am I supposed to remember what time it is?
They haven't posted a time yet. They'll post that in the main emails, and they'll tell you the location and the time and different what courtrooms are for which offenses.
Alright.
Alright, give me just 1 second. I gotta fill out some paperwork. I'll get you down there. $31.18 will be 1019 with 1 adult male, signal 43J3. You ever been arrested before?
Yeah.
Okay.
First time. How long did it take you to become an officer?
My application got accepted the same day that I applied, and I got my training done the same day also.
Jeez. When did you join?
I haven't been here quite 2 weeks yet. I'm still in my probationary phase. I have been in the deportment since July 1st. So I've been here 8 days. And I've already had 3 drug busts, so. Yeah.
What was the big thing really? Like, why? Was there like a shooter or something? Or what?
For what?
Like, there were like 5, 6, like 20 cops actually. They're like in this building. And there was like a gun. Like that.
Oh, I have no idea.
Have you ever been arrested?
I have not.
I mean, probably because you're a cop.
Well, I was in the city a couple days beforehand. I never got arrested.
I will be honest though, this like server's really strict. Cause like you can't do squat.
I mean, there's stuff you can do. You just don't have to have prio all the time. There's a lot of civil stuff you can do without being a criminal. There's just a lot of criminals, so it makes it unfun for everybody else.
Like my thing is like I don't kind of get like I don't get the priority thing. I don't know why. I don't really know why that exists.
Because so the whole theory behind it is we have a county, so it's statewide right now, right? So if you have people in the city, so the whole thing with the prio is it basically prevents 20 people from treating this like a GTA server and just driving around and doing constant shootings and vehicle pursuits, and it limits it to 4 people per prio. And then after the prio, there's like an hour cooldown. So then that gives an hour for the cops to get paperwork done and for civs to do civil stuff and not be shooting and all that stuff and running from the cops. There's a lot you can do without prio. You just have to like go get a job or do something creative that you want to do. I mean, you can still be a criminal without prio. Like there's people that didn't have prio and I arrested for having a suspended driver's license. Technically they're illegal, or they're a criminal because they have a suspended driver's license and they have a history, so they have a criminal record. So there's a lot you can do. You just have to not have the mentality that a lot of people have and just try to go around shooting all the time, because in GTA driving, like if you just want to drive reckless and shoot all the time, then go join a public server.
Well, yeah, well, like my thing is like that I thought was like kind of like weird when you see like there's like court dates and stuff. I was thinking like how are you supposed to remember that? Like,
no,
it's just a game.
we don't expect anybody to remember it. So the way it works is it's bi-weekly. So there was just one on the 1st, on July 1st. So then yesterday would have been a week ago that we had one, and we do it bi-weekly. So the next one will be on the 15th. We don't expect people to remember that on the days leading up to it. So when it gets closer to next Monday, so towards the end of this week, and on the 15th, they'll post an announcement of the location of the courtroom, the time that the court's going to be held, which you don't have to show up right at the time. So like say it starts at 7, you don't have to show up right at 7. You can show up. I mean, you obviously don't want to show up like 10 because it'll probably be over. But
because like the thing is like early mornings I'm busy. So, like,
yeah, no, they do it at night. They don't, because they're all busy too. So they do it at night, and especially with it being a weekday that they do it, they're definitely understandable. They don't. If people want to go to court, then they try to give that opportunity, and if people still can't make it, then you can just set up an appointment with the judge, and you can get your stuff squared away in a private session with the judge. So they'll, like on the 15th, they'll post the time, the location of the courtroom, or the location of the courthouse, because a lot of people don't know. So they'll post that, they'll post the time, and they'll post 2 separate courtrooms. One will be for like traffic offenses and misdemeanors, and then the other one will be for felonies. So depending on what you're going for, so say like in this case you're being charged with a felony. If you wanted to take this to court, then you would need to go to the courtroom that's for felonies. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what you do from there because I've never been to court, but on the 15th I do have to go because I've arrested multiple people that have mandatory court appearances, so I have to be there for those. But yeah, I'll figure out how the system works when I get there on the 15th, just like everybody else that hasn't been. 3118, you can show me 23 the PD 10-6.
The whole CAD system thing, because like I didn't understand.
Oh, I love it. It's very easy to me. It's way simpler than other CADs.
When I first joined and got like a car,
yeah,
they're like, "What's your license?" I'm like, "License? How do I get that?" And they're like, "Oh, well, you have to register." Well, no, I went up to a cop. I was like, "Apparently, I need like a license and stuff." And I was like, "How do you get that?" And he's like, "You have to go through the CAD system." I'm like, "What's that?"
Yeah. It actually just came back up the other day. It was down for a little bit. It was down for a couple days, so that sucked because then we had to do everything the old-fashioned way. And
so what do I do from here?
I'm gonna get the cuffs off of you. If you just come a little closer, I'll get those off of you. Thank you. All right. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to get you sent to jail. So you'll go to the Bolingbrook Penitentiary up in the county, right off the freeway, for 180 seconds, and then you'll be fined $2,000. So,
jeez.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm just good to go.
And then after you get out of jail after 180 seconds, it'll like say you've been. So like if you look at the skybox, it says people's been jailed for so long, and then once they get out, it'll say that they've been released. So once you're released, you'll be released out of Bolingbrook at the front doors, and then you'll be able to carry on with your life.
Alright.
But if you're getting charged with things like what you're being charged with now, I don't know when the judges quite look at the records. Like, I don't know when the court looks at the people's records for offenses to know, like, when to add the point. Because we don't, like, I'm not going to suspend your license. I'm not going to add points to your license. I don't have the authority to do that. That's all the courthouse. So, I think throughout the week, judges look at people's records, and then they go from there based on the penal code. So after I'll get the report typed up, it'll take me about 10 minutes after I get you sent. And then I don't know how long it'll take a judge to look at it, but I would just the rest of the week, like throughout the week, I would just be checking your profile to make sure that you still got a driver's license that's valid.
Oh yeah, and I checked that through the CAD system.
Yeah, so once you open up the CAD system, you go to the civilian dashboard, and then you click on the character of whichever you're using, and then it'll tell you like your weapons license status, your fishing license, hunting license, driver's license, all that stuff. So just make sure you're paying attention to your driver's license, because if you see that suspended and you're driving for the first offense, you get jailed for so long, and then it's a fine, and the vehicle gets towed, and it's $150 per day that your vehicle's sitting in the impound. And the only way to get your vehicle out of the impound is to go to the impound lot that it was taken to and prove that you've got a valid license. So then you have to show that to the tow operators, you've got a valid license, and they'll release it. And then the second offense, third offense, and etc., it just keeps increasing the jail them out and the fine them out. So I don't want you to get charged with driving with a suspended license. So just make sure that you are paying attention and making sure that it says valid.
For sure, for sure. I will.
All right. Do you have any questions that I can help you with besides what I have?
No, thank you.
Yep, not a problem. I'm gonna go and get you set now, okay?
Alright, see you later.
See ya.